What's going on, YouTube? In this video, I am going to be going over some things that are changing for me and just kind of letting you know what happened. Black Friday went amazing. That was, again, in end of November. But for my, group or whatever, for TCG people, it went amazing. And went a lot better than I thought it would. Was a lot of work. I know next year to be better prepared in certain areas and things of that nature. But overall, it went really good. And yeah, so that was great. I'll go over the actual numbers and stuff in a different video in case anybody's actually wondering how it works. And I'll let you know. But also, okay, so after that, we're going to get into what I just did. I actually quit my job, went out, good terms, whatever. 2-week notice, stayed an extra week for them, but now I am no longer employed there, which for me is good. It gave me my first time in 10 years. I'm actually off longer than 2 days. And what that means is, since I have worked from when I started working till now, I've never been off longer than 2 days, being the weekend when I started this job. All my other jobs that I've had were very random and weird schedules. And then when I started my last job, we were Monday through Friday, off on weekends. So I guess if I took a Friday off, 3 days, but whatever, for the majority, as it runs, 2 days off every week, and sometimes only 1 day if we had to do weekends or whatever. But that was always how it was. And with me doing the cards and stuff, I was making money, of course, from selling cards, and it just became a limit on me personally, and my girlfriend would help in these scenarios, but it also became a limit of, eventually, I'm getting so wore out that I'm not doing anything else. I would work from 6:30 to 3, come home, or go to the post office and stuff, come home, pack orders, post, and then it would be around 9 o'clock, cooking supper and all that, and it would be 9 o'clock, and then I'm like, okay, I really need to be going to bed soon, to then, lead into the next day of repeating it and doing it again. Weekends, your orders would always pick up, or any free time on weekends, I would want to post. And kind of just met the point of, I have put enough away to start trying to work and do this on my own. And I have other things that I do on the side anyways, that I know that I can make money from if I ever felt like I needed it. So with that, I went ahead and quit there. Going to be doing cards full time. And with that, I have some goals that I want to try and do to just keep me motivated to keep going. There's always a time where you can feel complacent and you feel good. And I think that was happening a lot at my job. I felt complacent where I was at, and it was pretty easy. There were, of course, things people don't like about their jobs, but it was pretty complacent. I was feeling complacent, and I feel like at a certain point, you're going to have to walk away from that and take a step to either do something else that either you're not good at, or something that you've been working at for a little bit and you want to see how it goes. And for me, it took a little more than just being, I feel like I'm good here. Like, no, I have like months and months and months of money put away for my personal stuff. And that was the only way that I felt even comfortable to do this. So with that, the goals that I want to do for this is 1 video a week minimum on YouTube. I don't care what day of the week it comes out. I know having a set schedule is better for people to come in and watch, and I'll eventually get to that. I can also always make 2 videos in a week, go ahead and schedule one for Tuesday and one for Tuesday of the following week, and then that gives me time to get another one ready and posted. But I will be working on doing that. Other thing is I want to set kind of like a limit or a goal of, I want to post X amount of cards a day, or I have, a 5-row of bulk. I want to go through this whole 5-row in a week, sort it by set, get it put in and put away. Things like that to keep me busy, because you never want to be in the part where everything's going good right now, going great. Of course, some of my stuff's drifted off a little bit because of the holidays, but still decent. No complaints there. And then you fall into that, and the next thing you know is like, oh, well, it's not working out great. I need to rush and get a whole bunch done. But if you just at a steady pace, keep it going, I do think that, that really helps out a lot. You don't want to burn yourself out, of course, but there's also that portion of, hey, I need to make sure that I'm putting in the work necessary to make this successful, and do that. So kind of my other thing with that is I am starting school. I never went to college or anything, graduated high school, went straight to working. And so now I'm starting school in about technically 4 weeks now. I'll be starting school. So that'll be a bit different, but something that I've decided I want to try and do. And, maybe I'll be great at it. I was never bad at school. I just didn't really enjoy in-person learning. So hopefully being able to do some more of this online will help me out quite a bit. But that's really the big stuff that's going on, and I do have a couple videos that I want to make. Some of the big ones will be what happened on Black Friday and ways to be more prepared for it. I watched a couple videos and they were helpful, but they were more in the ways helpful of saying like, hey, get all your machines running all the time to post more cards and stuff, which is true for a bigger store and a bigger thing like that. Yes, 100%. You want to do that. But for someone my size where I'm a person doing it, yes, you want to be posting a whole lot more before, but there's other ways that you can get prepared and get ready for stuff. That way, when it does come time to pack orders and ship, you're in a lot better place. I've gotten in a couple collections. One of my friends basically pulled apart like 20 decks and just sold them to me, so I'm still working on those. My new tattoo artist, which did this bottom part, and my old tattoo artist who did the top part, one of them had bulk. Old tattoo artist had a bunch of bulk for me, and the new one had some old standard decks, so I got them from him. And I'm going through those now and working on all of those, so that's a lot to work through and get. But I will be going through and showing you how I sort cards, do their sets and everything like that. Grade them like, near mint, lightly played, moderately, whatever. And I'll be going through those and helping people learn how I do it and what TCG kind of expects in some ways too. In the near future, I think I will be going to try out for Direct, just fill out the stuff for it. Really, I've hit all their requirements, and it's not that hard to hit per se. If you just get steady at your work, it's not that hard to hit. And hopefully I will be finding either more collections around me to pick up and things like that, just to work with more higher end stuff. But you always want to keep that going, because you're not always going to have high end stuff. So you do need to be able to go through bulk and do it successfully and get it put out as quick as you can, because the more you have posted, the more likely you're going to have orders. And that is just something that you're going to have to learn and work with. And if you're not capable and don't like messing with bulk, it's very hard to run a successful card business. Now, yes, once you get to a certain size and people are bringing you their collections and it's not huge, but like a moderately sized operation, then that's one thing. But when you're first starting out, you just need to deal with it. Bulk is going to be a part of your everyday, and learn how to use it to your advantage, as I feel I have, and work on it that way. So anyways, thanks for watching this video. Sorry for the rambling a little bit if you've made it to the end. Again, shooting for one video a week, starting with this, and then going to be setting my other goals. I will make a video about that, and I will be making a video about my Black Friday stuff. When I do the Black Friday one, I know it's not going to do as good now because it's a month later. A lot of people want to see that stuff like the week before. But considering this was my first year with Black Friday, I really feel like there are some things that people don't tell you to do that I have found help me a whole lot. And anyways, that is it. So if you're wanting to know anything I ship with and all that, check the description below. It's got all of my items that I ship with, track, my stamps, my envelopes, my everything that I use, just because it's the easiest and quickest way for me to get them. And, with my rating right now, I don't quite have, I'm still 100% on everywhere I go, but I've done over 3,000 orders, which I know to some people that's nothing, 3,000, but I've done 3,000 orders in a period of 4 or 5 months. I think it's 5 months now. So with that, very few mess ups, mishaps, and things of that nature. But anyways, thanks for watching. Peace out.